right, so now we're going to use something that would normally cause a horse some fear and anxiety, a flag, to help Sheldon learn to do the fear to neutrality equation. Horses usually have fear, then curiosity, then dominance, then they get confident about whatever it is, then the thing becomes neutral. It doesn't bother them anymore. So we use things that could cause stress to help that horse overcome the stress. So a flag's one of the first things we use. And we use this to inspire some curiosity. And Sheldon is doing his trick too fast here. So if Sheldon were, okay, that's good. That's good. Stop. Good boy. We want to inspire him to be curious, so he touches the flag with his nose. We want him to then be able to grab it with his mouth. And then we want him to be able to touch it with his foot. And Sheldon has gotten this. Eddie, he really likes that game. Good boy. All right, that's enough. So I'll use the flag in one way, to inspire Sheldon to connect to it and dominate it. Then I may use the flag in another way, like this, to say, back up, Sheldon, that's enough. And then I would love it, Sheldon, if you could drop your head when I do that. Can you drop your head here? So I'm going to use the flag as a little tapping thing right here. So I'm going to use it over his head, which he's not loving. And I want him perfect to find a way to solve that without running away or acting crazy. So I'm going to lift the flag up over him. And that, he's sort of lifting his head up in a freeze response. Perfect. And as soon as he drops it down a little bit, then I release. Put the flag over him. I'm going to wait. Perfect. There, the head went down. So Sheldon learns how to solve this stress response, or this stress, with relaxation or connection. Sheldon's like, I'm ready for the other side. Not yet, Sheldon. So I'm going to put the flag over him. So if Sheldon goes somewhere where there's some motion, I want him to learn, if he just relaxes. Can you drop your head for me? Drop your head for me. I love that you want to connect to it, but you already connected in a big way. Perfect. That's the answer we're looking for. Can you solve that puzzle of something scary with relax? Can you drop your head? Can you be okay? Good job, Sheldon. So if his head will come up, I'm going to condition this response on the right. So there his head came up. I gave him more stress. His head goes down. Now I'm going to give him stress till he can stop. Perfect. Perfect. Good job, Sheldon. So even if I pick this up and wave it, you see Sheldon is using focus on the ground and the rope. Perfect. To solve that and not let himself be bothered by this. Good boy. Good boy. Nice job, Sheldon. Now we're going to do something else. Our next exercise is going to be with the tarp. We want horses to not only be able to touch things with their nose and dominate them with their nose, but we also want them to be brave enough to touch them with their feet. I think that the touching with the feet is going to connect to jumping, crossing water, jumping ditches, doing all these things that horse needs to be able to do. Go down the center line in a dressage test. Whatever they need to do, they need to be able to go forward. And Sheldon is ready to play this game. So what I'm going to do is we drag things away from the horse to build their confidence and to help them want to connect, build curiosity, and then dominance so that they know, good job, you need to stay over there if I've asked you to stay over there. To build their confidence and get them where he sees flowers that jumps, I want to go jump those jumps. If he sees a ditch, a scary ditch, instead of being, I'm scared of ditches, I'm scared of rocks, he wants to go for the scary things. So I'm going to drag the tarp away, and there's Sheldon. Sheldon goes for the tarp, steps on it, and grabs it with his mouth. If you drag the tarp at the horse, you're too good at this, Sheldon. You are doing great. You're doing really, really, really great. If you take the tarp at the horse, sometimes that can actually sensitize the horse, make the horse more afraid of the tarp. By dragging the tarp away, you inspire that horse's curiosity and their desire to dominate, and it builds their confidence about doing all sorts of things that may be scary to other horses. Obviously, this tarp is not that scary to Sheldon. So the next thing we're going to do is Sheldon's like, I'm going to wad that tarp up, and who knows, he may dominate it enough by laying down on it. Sheldon has developed a ton of confidence. Sheldon is not afraid of scary colors, scary noises. He thinks that it is all great, great fun. So Sheldon, we're going to work on another tarp that's a different color, okay? Sheldon says he's going to drag this one off. Good job, Sheldon. Good job. All right, while Sheldon is playing with that, I'm going to get, he's bringing me the tarp. That's so cute. I'm going to get this big blue tarp out and see if we can inspire Sheldon to play with this. Doesn't appear that's going to be much trouble. So I want Sheldon to be able to investigate it, to step on it, to bite it, to feel confident. Yes, great job, Sheldon. Great job. Great, great job. You are a brave boy. Nice. So the tarp isn't causing too much trouble. Sheldon is too worried about this. So our light is getting dim. So what I wanted you all to see today is how setting up the tapping model of teaching the horse that when they feel stress, if you connect to it, if you dominate it, if you can relax and touch it with your nose, touch it with your feet, then all of a sudden things become a game and the horse gets confident. Once they get confident, then all of a sudden the objects aren't scary anymore and they become neutral and your horse starts looking for more and more scary things. Sheldon is like, scary tarp, I'm gonna go paw on it, and then he blows out like, yes, this is making me feel better. Good boy. Good boy. So we want to help baby horses be more confident, be braver, be ready to take on their life. Tonight, Sheldon is a little buzzy because it was time to eat. His friends are moving around, so he's got a little energy. But you can see by giving him stuff on which to focus, he becomes just riveted in the work. This is awesome. And he's not scared. Look at him, this is so cute. And if Sheldon goes on a trail ride and something gets all wrapped around his feet, I don't think it's going to bother him. Sheldon, you need a giant ball to play with. Good boy. So, hey, so he comes, connects to me politely. We've got a lovely, relaxed horse that's ready to do something.